Is Tekton killing it? And are cheaper brands moving in to just dominate the industry? Here we are on Tekton's website. And the main reason I came up on this, you know what I'm saying, this little thought is because Tekton is just like killing it. As far as one of those cheaper brands, one of those brands that started out importing tools, now they got some stuff that's just like, I would have never guessed that Tekton would make something like that. And what I'm talking about is their crow's foot wrenches. So, right off the bat, right, the most expensive usually, well, I mean, for some time it's been that the most expensive tools are the metric size tools. So, here's a 17-piece metric crow's foot wrench set in 3/8 drive, right? $150. Let's see what they skip. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. No, not a single skips. Not a single skip in that metric set. So, huge shout out to random end user for the picture. And this is an actual physical, a physical display of a bunch of Tekton tools. And listen, if this was near me, I'd be there all the time. So just to give you a quick overview, here's the Tekton set with, here's the, no set, no storage options, blam, $150. With the rack, 155. With the key, 154. And they ship tomorrow, and they're made in the US of A. And that's ridiculously low pricing, right? Every crowfoot wrench is made entirely within the USA using Tekton's proprietary laser mill process right there. So, and here it is. This is the product number for the Snap-on set. Comparable, you get one less crowfoot here, $550, $400 more. Comparable because here's the Mac Tools comparable because they don't go higher than 19 millimeter. It's 10 to 19, $290, 3/8 drive metric, and here's the same with Matco, $180. And I'm not even sure these ones are made in America. I'm pretty sure the Macs are made in America, as well the Snap-ons. Gentlemen on YouTube, we got a little bit of a treat for you. Let's see if we can get this working. Ooh. The speaker. Look at that. So joining you right now is a guy, right, who loves Snap-on tools, right? Joining you right now is a guy from the Midwest. Joining you right now is a guy who is actually an engineer. It is, of course, Midwest Tool Review, one of my favorite individuals from Indiana.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
Now, just to give you a little heads up, they actually see something different than what you're seeing right now. But I assure you, on the stream, it looks pretty good.
All right.
So, what do you have to add to this, right? I see
Yeah.
that. I noticed that you take pride in a lot of the more expensive tools, right? Because you like, it seems like you like the nicer things, the Macos, the Macos, the Snap-ons, the Mac, right? I don't know. I haven't seen too much Mac on your channel, but it does seem like you like the nicer things.
Right, right. Yeah, so for me, I started out with the Tekton and all of that. And I ran with that for a long time. Then when I got rid of my box, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna step it up a little bit. But and then I started going after. I realized, I guess let me go back. I realized that I could get Snap-on and Mac for the same price that I pay for a lot of the Capri and Tekton stuff. So it got me. And then at the same time too, they I don't think Tekton was doing a whole lot in the US. So it's been a bit of a surprise now to see that they're producing. Somebody even said on the channel that it was somewhere around like 3% offshore and 97% in the U.S. It's what their ratio is.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Like I think when they first came out, I'm a frequent user of like what are they called, Garage Journal, right?
Yeah.
And when they first uh, stepped their feet into the wrenches, right? Because they
Right.
always had those like, I don't want to say like screwdrivers, right? They had the screwdrivers that were made in America. They started coming out with the chisels and the pry bars, right? They
Right.
hadn't stepped up to wrenches, but in Garage Journal they came out and someone posted like, oh, this big long post, we're making tools in America. And I think,
Right.
don't quote me on this, I think they started making them in Michigan, right?
Right.
And I was just like, whoa. And it like they detailed their process, how they take the forged plate and they laser, they with a super high power laser, they cut it directly out of a forged plate to make the angle wrenches, and those were the first ones they came out with. And I was just like super impressed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because any
Right.
other manufacturer, they're forging the tool out of like flat plate. They're forging
Right.
it, going through the steps, and then they got to rotary polish it and everything. Well,
Yeah.
here Tekton came up with this new, completely different than industry standard
Right.
process, and they're doing it well, and they're bringing it to us at affordable prices. So I was
That's the big
extra
thing.
surprised about that.
Yeah, that's a big thing, man. You're right. They're Michigan. I think it was MIT or Michigan Industrial Tools, and it's not too far from where I'm at. I'm not too far from the Michigan border, and yeah, that's exactly right. They kind of changed the game, but they had to, right? If
Yeah.
anybody's going to get into it now, man, I mean, they got to come pretty hard if they're going to try to be any. I get people all the time say, "Oh man, these other companies they can't do nothing to Snap on." I can't say that. I honestly, with all honesty, I cannot say that. I mean, it only takes a little bit to step up the quality.
Yeah,
And
seriously, and especially when it comes to the prices, how you
right. Those
it's
those angle wrenches you was showing on there earlier, man. Oh man. Oh.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, there are a little bit of a different angle. I think they're 60/30s instead of
I
like
heard they're
the
better though.
standard 1560. I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah, or yeah.
Yeah.
So a little bit different of an angle. You have more rake on like one of the ends. You don't like a regular angle wrench. You'll have like the same offset as a normal combination wrench, right?
Right.
But
Right.
these ones are raked in more to give you
Right.
that little bit of extra to get in more places. They say, and some people like
Right.
that. Some people don't, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think the snap-ons are the same way though.
Yeah. You know what? But they put a target on their back. That means Snap on. If I'm Snap on, I gotta realize that somebody's coming after my lunch, man. Somebody. At some point in time, whether it's Tekton or it's Capri, one of these companies are coming after them. It's inevitable.
Yeah, seriously.